This is the Raft by Helpful Spirit 770. Day 3. Our boat went down fast. We didn't have much time to grab supplies. I did find his notebook though. It dried out enough to write in today. I figured I might as well jot my thoughts down before I go crazy. I don't know how much longer Leavitt and I can last without clean water. We never found federal warrants after the wreck. I think they went down with the boat. They were the sailors. This whole trip was their idea. And honestly, it would be just like them to die with their boat. They spent so much time fixing it up. It felt like they poured their souls into it. Once the shock wears off, their deaths are going to crush me. Leavitt got hit pretty hard on the head, but otherwise, he seems okay. As long as we both stay alive long enough for the rescue, we'll be fine. Day 5. It rained this morning. After 5 days under the sun, it was the most amazing feeling I've ever had. Leavitt and I filled our only canteen almost all the way. Hopefully, it lasts until the next rainfall. But I don't think Leavitt's doing as well as I thought. He's pale, even with the sun beating down on him. His eyes are foggy. His head bobs aimlessly as the waves rock our life raft. Day 8. Leavitt is starting to frustrate me. His eyes are always foggy now, and the constant salt spray won't let the gash on the back of his head close. But what really gets to me is when he wakes up begging for food, like he doesn't remember where we are. All I can do is glare at him and tell him there is no food. I'm starting to worry that knock to his head rearranged more than I hoped. He attacked me. That ungrateful bastard attacked me. He woke up asking about food like usual. When I told him there was none, he flew into a rage. He had tried to jump me. He missed and fell out of the raft. Despite everything, I've helped pull him back in. He's calm now, but his eyes are different. The cloudiness is gone, replaced by something worse. Jealous. Anger. I tried explaining what I'd read. How the human body can survive as long as we drink water. He didn't listen. He just stared out over the ocean, flexing his fingers, licking his chapped lips. Day 13. It rained again, only for about an hour. Time is hard to track with a broken watch and an empty stomach. Leavitt's been quiet the last few days. He's withering. He's lost weight faster than I have. His eyes are cloudy again, but still angry, still hungry. He keeps scratching the wound on his head. This morning, he licked the blood off his fingers. I don't know how much longer he'll last. I might need to put him down. Day 14. I woke up with Leavitt inches from my face, on his hands and knees, staring into my eyes. "The salt," he said. "The salt, the salt, the salt." I looked at my arm. It was covered in blood. I shoved him away and checked myself. No wounds, no bite marks, just cracked skin from the sea. Then I saw him. He tried to bite his own arm. Stopped only because of the pain. "What the hell?" I cried. He pointed at me. "The salt," he whispered. "It tastes divine." That's when I realized he's been licking my arm. How long before he bit me? How long before he killed me? He won't survive if I'm gone, but I might survive if he is. I'm so hungry. I have to do it today. He's biting himself now. He's ripped a finger off, chewed the meat from the bone. I reached over the edge of the raft. My stomach somehow emptier than empty. "The salt, the salt, the salt," he sang. "Divine, divine, tasty dinner." He was my friend. Now he's nothing. I wish he died with the others. I wish I had too. It's done. I killed him last night. At least, it was supposed to be in his sleep. He wouldn't shut his eyes for more than a few minutes at a time. Every time he opened them, those disgusting yellow eyes. He licked the saltwater blood mixture sloshing around the raft and giggled. That monstrous, inhuman giggle, like grinding stone together. So dry, no matter how much he drank. I forgot to mention, the canteen ran out yesterday. It needs to rain again. Day 18. I decided to keep his body on the raft, just in case I'm found. At least one of them could have a burial. I tore a sleeve off his jacket and wrapped it around a hand missing a finger. I can't stand to look at it. It reminds me how inhuman he became. How inhuman I had to become. One quick bash to the back of the head with a piece of wood knocked him out. The second one finished it. The look he gave me before I did it was almost too much. Almost like he was Leavitt again. I can't think about it. I just have to survive. Day 20. Why does one of us have to survive? They were stupid enough to get lost. Stupid enough to think sailing on the ocean after only sailing on a lake was a good idea. Stupid enough to go far enough to lose sight of land. I was stupid enough to join them. I have to starve. I had to kill. Why does one of us have to survive? Why do I have to survive? Don't talk like that. You still have family. So do they. Survive for them. It rained today. I filled the canteen halfway. Day 26, I think. It rained again. I can't stand the sight or smell of him anymore. I'm dumping him out of the boat before he degrades further. Very looks like he's collapsing in on himself. Day 27. My hunger almost stopped me. Despite the smell, I thought of him as a meal. A couple of meals. But I can't. I need him gone before I do. Watching him drift away made me want to jump in after him. To get him back. To ease my hunger. Or to end it. Day 30. I see why he started biting himself. I'm so hungry, I chew on the air. Swallowing it for nothing. I fear this may be the end. And if it is, what's my punishment? For killing that monster? No, for killing my friend. For killing all my friends. It was my idea to sail to the ocean. I never thought they'd take it seriously. They did. Now they're dead. Will death recognize my suffering? Or drag me to hell to be tortured further? At least it rained today. Day 32. I had lost faith in God. But maybe he exists. As impossible as it sounds, a fish jumped into the raft. I grabbed it and bit into it like a rabid animal. Its wetness dried my mouth. It tasted like heaven. I ate everything off the bones and tossed them aside. I still felt empty. Day 40. Another fish jumped in. I ate this one slower. Still, it felt like I hadn't eaten at all. Drinking water doesn't help anymore. Now I'm out of water. Day 42. It rained. I drank a little, but I couldn't fill the canteen much. Day 47. Out of water again. Day 50. Rained. Day 60. I swear I see eyes staring at me from the horizon. The same dark, hungry eyes he had. Day 65. Every time I'm close to dying of dehydration, it rains. It feels like something is keeping me alive for amusement. The water doesn't satisfy. It makes me thirstier. Every time I nearly starve, a fish jumps in. It doesn't satisfy the hunger. It's just keeping me alive. To feel more. Day 70. It rained again, but I finished the canteen 2 days ago. I didn't refill it. I didn't drink the rain. I'm not playing this game with nature, or God, or the devil. Day 72. I woke up to a full canteen. I don't remember it raining. It's fresh water. It doesn't help. I poured it over my blistering skin and threw it into the ocean. Day 75. The canteen is full again. I remember throwing it away. Drink. A voice echoes in my head, ancient, like the waves. I drink. It isn't water. It's blood. I cough and sputter, but it quenches my thirst. The eyes on the horizon looked pleased. Day 80. It lets me drink water now, but it makes me thirsty again. It thinks it's funny when I drink blood. I'm going to try drowning myself today. Day 81. It didn't work. I woke up like normal. The canteen was beside me, filled with blood. The salt tastes divine. Day 90. I've lost track of time. The salt on my reddened skin tastes so good when I lick it off. The salt! Day 94. His body climbed back onto the raft today. I nearly fell out. His skin was waxy, blackened. He collapsed. Eat him, whispered the waves. Eat him and be free. He screamed as I bit into him, but I knew he was dead. It was just the ocean getting to me.